Welcome back to Nullius. My name is Plus, and today I want to use BPA to make more plastic. I guess I would do it temporarily right here. I know that I want to eventually move this factory somewhere else, but for now I will just try to do that. So I will send BPA over further to the left. And I know that a few other things are also necessary. So let's just use one, I think, chemical plant. And I will build it right here between these wind turbines. And I will have to eventually have a gap there if I want more of this kind of plastic production. Not sure what I will need explosives for. But yeah, so I need butadiene, styrene and acrylonitrile. I might just make this BPA go there. There's no fluid output. I might already repair at least one of these pipes. Need to figure out how exactly I want to build this. So possibly just one as a gap and 3 as a gap. I have to use these kinds of underground pipes here because there are no blocking pipes, I think. Pipes that would not let anything through the side. I can also soon build different pipes. Not sure if I want to use fiberglass and how much of that I can produce in quick succession, but at least that is an option. So I think I would try to get these fluids from the bottom. Might even build more of these factories there. And then get the acrylonitrile from down there and also make these pipes continue for a while. Then I need to figure out what each pipe is. So the vertically white thing is butadiene and the horizontal white thing is styrene. So the closer pipe is butadiene. Sort of need to remember that because these things currently don't have any indication what they are. I might try to go below this wind turbine and then go to the right from there, because I'm not sure how I would otherwise be able to integrate with this kind of fluid bus for now. And there are a bunch of other pipes in the area, so I completely want to avoid them. I think it was this wind turbine. And also one more thing. So the lower pipe is butadiene. This is styrene and that is acrylonitrile. And I have figured out in a break between recording that I'm producing all of them further to the right, so that is why I'm doing that. I didn't want to search again during the recording, but I guess you will eventually see that I'm producing these things when I connect these pipes. So of course I'm now getting distracted again with building something else that I didn't want to do before I landed at that place. But I guess this is the nature of Factorio and ADHD. And yeah, finding out that there is one kind of item that can be used elsewhere. I also want to provide power to these machines already. So that they might start working once I provide the fluids. And I guess I will provide inserters, of course. And I might even just store a bunch of plastic in big chests. Once this actually gets produced. Because obviously I will need a lot of plastic and then I will have a buffer for it. And now I also want to figure out whether I have any of these fluids that I need already up here. I think I had to search specifically for them, and the closest were actually in the factory further to the right. This is argon. Nitric acid, this is what I want to bring up later. I hope this is all in radar coverage, because now I have forgotten again which pipe was for what. So the top is acrylonitrile, the bottom is, I think, butadiene. And the middle will be styrene. Eventually I will reintegrate those pipes into fluid bus once I can build one. But this might still be some time away. And maybe at some point the factories that produce these things will run out of something else, and then I need to fix that. So I think I can see acrylonitrile right here, and this is butadiene. I think styrene was somewhere else. but I can already connect some of these things. I guess both of these pipes. And I will just do that from the map view. I should be able to reach those. Sadly, many pipes are on the diagonal road, so it's now quite useless as a road. So acrylonitrile was the top pipe. And I will check whether this has arrived. I think one problem is that these factories didn't yet, or weren't yet set to produce this kind of plastic. That's why they didn't pass it through, but now it is in there. Now I want to connect the butadiene. Which is the bottom pipe, but I will also go further with the middle pipe. And I think the styrene is produced in my old factory. Oh no, don't do that. So I will empty out all of this. Because, yeah, sadly, all the carbon monoxide just flew to the left there. And I also need to disconnect something there. Guess I can wait for robots to dismantle that. So this is butadiene, hopefully arriving at this new plastic factory. So butadiene is inside of them, at least inside the connected ones, of course. Now I will drive further to the right. Or maybe check. Yeah, this hasn't been disconnected yet. I hope I didn't disconnect the wrong thing. So now I will empty the contents of this pipe as well. I guess I could always try pumping things out, but that is also a little bit tedious to set up. Okay, now I want to figure out where styrene gets produced. Still 125 meters away. There. And this is also used for some kind of rubber. I might just try stealing the styrene through here and then sending it up. And just so that the car doesn't flash around on the map, I will repair it. I guess this was the styrene. And I will have to move to a different spot to avoid this air pipe. I can move through there, luckily. And then I might connect somewhere there. Hopefully this will make the plastic be produced. I will just have a quick look. Yeah, we have plastic production there. It is quite fast and quite much. So I will go over there, connect the other 3 chemical plants, and then as well as bringing the nitric acid up and as well as bringing the monocrystalline silicon up, I will also send this new plastic up. I wonder even whether I should try packaging it, because it's quite a lot, and maybe it would be better sent in packages. Maybe this will be the first item that or I guess they are called boxing, plastic boxing. So these need either small assemblers or a boxer. Can I make a boxer? So this is still very far away. Do I have a bunch of small assemblers? I guess the blue ones. So I will try boxing the plastic there. Maybe with 4 for now. And I guess now I wonder whether I need to box a lot of other materials as well. So obviously I can't use productivity because that would increase the amount of stuff that is in there. And then I will balance the belt. Wrong way around. So we have plastic boxes now. Might even look whether I should also box monocrystalline silicon. Whether I can even do that. No, crystalline silicon can be boxed. Do I need to do that? So how many are needed in the processor? I need 2. I think if I'm sending it that far away, then I might as well box it just to make more throughput possible, because I want to reduce the amount of belts that I will need. So I might even combine monocrystalline silicon with ceramic powder. And now I'm also wondering whether I should send boxes and items on the same belt sometimes, and just try to split that on location but maybe that would be too complicated. So I will just box this right there. This one. I think the recipes are basically all the same. All need 20 items and they all put out 40 items. So I might use one side for monocrystalline silicon and the other for the plastic. Since it is boxed, it will take, I guess, 5 times less space. I just need to keep them apart, but I guess the icons look differently. It's just weird when it's overlapped like this, then I can only see part of the items. So now I want to also figure out where nitric acid is. I think it's already going up. There in this pipe. So nitric acid can be easily found up there. I wonder where exactly I might introduce the plastic. Maybe I could just send things through up here, then there will be a machine that decouples the boxes or unboxes them. I guess I might need to take the car with me while building. Hope that's possible without crashing too much. And now I wonder when I might be able to make the next car, because this car is quite difficult to turn. Automobilism? I don't think so. So I will look whether I have a car research. So there's a tank research. I don't know when I will need a tank or artillery even. I guess this is for exploration, I don't know why. Drone carrier, drone launcher. So they basically reused some textures or images for other things. So this is personal transportation 1. Let's just look for transportation. Personal transportation 2 as a truck and a car. Car 2 in this case. How far is this away? I could research this in a bunch of researches, I guess. Maybe about 10. And a few checkpoints. And then car 3 needs a solar locomotive. And these portable reactors. And I guess I will look again. I don't know if it really says anything about the turning circle, because the turning circle of this car is quite wide. So it is a little bit tedious to drive. I will just use underground belts to cause less of a footprint. And I guess I wanted to go where the nitrogen is going. And maybe also with something else. I will go one higher than that with the nitric acid. Probably. there should still be enough space on that layer. I just need to tunnel the boric acid. I guess I should have done that before, or I will just go one layer further up so I don't have to do all of that. So I'm quite close to the nitrogen pipe. I might as well continue building that just so I know where it is going. I guess it is nice how the pipes always fit. I guess 2 lengths of pipe can fit in this grid. And now I will send this up or to the right. Now I want to figure out where the nitric acid is. Also, I get a lot of deliveries apparently. So the nitric acid might be 2 layers above the nitrogen pipe. And then I will just see whether I can box ceramic powder. Apparently yes. So I will do that. I might just do that below where it is used in the refractory blocks, bricks. Oops. Hope that didn't throw anything else to the wrong place. Okay, yes, I wanted to do the boxing right here, which is wrong. So I will have a problem with these pipes, maybe. But I can just tunnel under them. And now I wonder whether I will need any other of these materials that I'm producing down here. Maybe the refractory bricks, I might also try to box them. And do the same and send them also the same way. Let's just do that as well. I guess just 2 of those should be fine. Ceramic powder boxing. I think the power of boxing really overwhelmed me now, and now I want to do that almost everywhere. But I guess the better solution is in Space Age, and it is using a stack inserter, the newly renamed stack inserter. That is not the bulk inserter. And I wish it could be implemented here, but I guess soon I will just benefit from this kind of inserter in Space Age. So, ceramic powder and refractory bricks will be sent up, as well as nitric acid, which is over there. And I will already pretend that there are some pipes going this way. And I still need to further send these 2 things. monocrystalline silicon. Yeah, I guess it's difficult to build from that distance. I shouldn't do that. And I guess it's also even more difficult for you to see what I'm doing there. So one of these items will be sent on the blue line, on the line of the nitrogen. I think this should work overall. And then the other will be sent on the nitric acid line. I guess since this is already so close to that, I will just send it through here. And there will be the occasional normal belts and not the underground belts. And now I realize that this is already on the blue stuff, so maybe I will revert on my claims and do this differently. Okay, this will then just go a little bit further up. This will go where the nitric acid is. I guess this will also always be a little bit of a logistical nightmare to fit all of these things through here. And now I have picked up a bunch of boxes and I want to put them back into the machines that produce them, just to easily put them back onto the belts. At least for these two boxing recipes that I have right here. Then I also want to know where I left the car. And I just want to drive towards where I currently have these two belts and the pipes. So there's the plastic. And I guess this is combined with the monocrystalline silicon boxes. Right now it doesn't seem to be, there doesn't seem to be an end to the plastic belt. But there does seem to be an end to this episode now. Thank you for watching.